Alright, today I'm going to do a little bit of a voiceover, kind of give you all an idea of what's going on. I've already moved them out of the corner. And I'll go ahead and tell you what I have here. At least as far as fish and a few other things. And I'm also going to show you how I scrub off the algae on the glass to make it simple, because I love to leave them filled to the top. And the type of scrubbers that I have or had usually consists of me having to put my arm down in there and it'll overflow, because I got to get a good scrub on this sometimes. I don't need to do it, only do it on the spots that I happen to view. And right now, since they are moved, there's a lot more viewing points. I try to keep them as much as natural as possible, like a pond. In this tank, I've got a couple of longfin albino zebra danios and some regular zebra danios. And then right there is Miss Molly. And I also have a dwarf grommy in here. He's hiding behind. Oh, he decided to come out. Or did he not? Guess he knows he's being videoed. Got a couple of coolie loaches over here. They never come out of this corner practically. And in this tank, I have my Sarasa. That is Sarah with an H. Basically turn the words of Sarasa into Sarah. Just changed up the letter. And this is my massive golden snail, mystery snail. I have a Cory cat in this one. This is Old Blue. My blue Oranda. And I have a golden loach up in here. Very active. Albino Cory. That right there is Ernie, female guppy. She had a companion with a yellowtail named Bert, but now her companion now is Tiger, or Tony. I got Tigger and Tiger in here. They were first breeding pair. Tigger's the lighter colored female. As you can tell, Tiger is the other one. And then we got back there coming up, that's Chub Chub. He's my Blackmore. Down here at the bottom, I've got a white snail and a brown mystery snail. I've actually got two white snails, one brown black, and one golden, and I have a blue. And yeah, I would love to see wherever he is, but you know, it'll eventually come out. I see one of them down there, that's the other white. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing them at the moment. Out of them, they are producing fry. I have fry up here. I've showed in my other previous videos, but I know the glare, and if you don't know what you're looking for, you're not going to see them, because even from my eyes, it's hard to see them. And trying to pull them out of here sometimes, every time I put my hand in there, they dive down into the plant system, and you know what? Survival of the fittest. Because that's the way the pond setup is going to be. This one, I've got a couple of more guppy fry. These three females right there, and another baby I was able to pull out of this tank. only one because she was giving birth at that time. Now they're aware. Every time I put my hand up there, they hide. And they're growing out just fine. And these came out of a smaller tank that actually had no camouflage or any type of hiding places for them. So out of the whole group, these were the last 3 I was able to save at that moment. I just got in some new plants, frog bit on top. They just came in the mail, and trust me, here it's going to take a little while for them to hopefully bounce back. I've had other things shipped, but right now I live in Wyoming. The roads are closed right now over this weekend. And when I mean roads, I'm talking about all the highways for a lot of the supplies, you know, truck drivers and whatnot, to bring other stuff in this area. And sometimes, unfortunately, when live pets do come into this area, they will freeze because of having to have delays out there on our roads. So I'm going to give a glimpse on this side, and I'm going to show you what I do to get rid of this algae in these. Or not get rid of it, just scrub it down. And as I scrub it, believe it or not, all the algae will become food for somebody in these tanks. And there he is over there. Yeah, he definitely hates the camera. He knows I'm over here. He goes over there. But that's fine. We'll clean this up. One other thing I haven't mentioned, and I'm sure you see a lot of them at the bottom. These are all my clams. I actually got a huge bag in earlier this winter, and communication on the whole matter was not informed that they had showed up, and they spent the night in the mailbox, and over half of them froze. I decided to stick them in here, and believe it or not, I honestly turned the dead ones into fish food, and they definitely grew from that, especially Chub Chub. Chub Chub would eat the heck out of these dang mussels. Now, what do I have them for? Well, honestly, they are a biological filter. They definitely soak through all the different microorganisms and nutrients in these tanks and help the tank thrive. Now, I still have quite a few that are alive, and I know you're not going to see them because most of them go and they dig under the substrate. And whenever I'm done with my new upgrade, you will hopefully see some of the clams at that moment. I'll pull them out and I'll show you how they work and everything. I might go deeper into explaining on them. And that's pretty much me talking for today, except for one more thing. I'm going to scrub these. It is something I came up with on my own. Just real simple. I'm a budget guy. Alright? Scrubbing these for me, I need to make it easy. So I bought a couple of scrub pads from the Dollar Tree. Okay, yeah, everybody knows what these are. And I happen to have a couple of pieces of lumber, or pallet strips, let's just say, here. And all I did was just staple one onto the end and folded it over. And this makes a great reach down scrub. You can put pressure on the back end of this and not create a lot of what do you call, friction in the water as you're getting the windows cleaned off with this scrubby. And that's a good thing. So I'm going to go ahead and show you all how that's done.